What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka GFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about the upcoming Draftkings Thanksgiving slate, featuring only two games: the Lions and the Texans versus the Cowboys and the Redskins, aka Washington Football Team. So, starting off, this slate is going to be a little bit different now. Like I said, there's only two games. Ownership's going to be key. Then the leverage plays are going to be key also. So starting up top, we have quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson at 7,400, then you drop down all the way to 5,800 for Matthew Stafford. So my top option is going to be Deshaun Watson, of course. I wouldn't mind getting to it Andy Dalton or Alex Smith because of how ownership will play in effect with them. I think Andy Dalton will have success, yes, but that line scares me, and Alex Smith should look to Terry McLaurin, which Alex Smith has thrown over 300 yards in 2 out of his 3 games. So I don't mind him at all. He just needs the TDs. So in cash, lock in Deshaun Watson. Just play him. Just lock and load him. But if you don't want to get to Deshaun Watson because of ownership, then I would certainly get to Andy Dalton or Alex Smith stack. I like Alex Smith slightly more than Andy Dalton, but you can go to Deshaun Watson. Running backs, Zeke is only 6,800, which amazes me because of his receiving upside. I mean, look at the past game. He hit over 100 yards, and he's got 2 receptions last game. I don't mind getting to Zeke. I love him a lot on this slate. I can certainly get to me some Zeke. Dropping down to DeAndre Swift, he will be a high-owned play also. If you get to him, I would certainly love it. I think he's questionable, yes, which scares me because of the concussion. But if he does practice and play tomorrow, then I'm all in on him. I love DeAndre Swift at 6,500. He's a bell cow back. I'm all in on him. Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick. McKissick is more the upside receiving guy compared to Antonio Gibson, who is basically the bell cow ground game sort of guy. He's not going to get you receptions, but he's going to pound it on the ground. I certainly wouldn't mind getting to one of those guys at all. I think this is a bigger game for J.D. McKissick. I think he can get you certainly the targets. He's hit over 10 targets easily, so I wouldn't mind getting to one of them. Duke Johnson with David Johnson out. I mean, he's okay at his price point, but I'd much rather pivot up to an Antonio Gibson. Other than that, I'm not getting to a Pollard. I'm not getting to a Peterson or a Kerryon Johnson. I'm not getting to any of them at all, even if DeAndre Swift is out. Moving on to wide receiver, Scary Terry. I love Terry McLaurin. He smashed in this last time they played. Look at the past game that he played in. 7 receptions, 90 yards, and 1 TD. 11 targets. I repeat, 11 targets when they played Dallas. I'm all in on Terry McLaurin. Go ahead and lock and load him. I'm all over him. Will Fuller, same thing. He's facing an easy Detroit defense. Will Fuller also has Brandon Cooks, who Brandon Cooks is 5,300. I repeat, 5,300. That's crazy given he has wide receiver 1 upside. He could certainly be a wide receiver 1 on any of these teams. Give me Brandon Cooks at a lower price point over Will Fuller, even though I don't mind Will Fuller. Galladay is now out. You can look to Marvin Jones, but that's scary to me because we've seen how Marvin Jones has played. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting to him at 5,500, but just be careful. I'd much rather just pay up for Amari Cooper, who, again, could smash in the spot. Look at what he did against Washington with Andy Dalton. Smash play. So, I'm all in on Amari Cooper. Other than that, Michael Gallup at 3,500, I wouldn't mind getting to. He's a flyer. Kiki Kuti, also a flyer. Agnew will have to suit up now for Detroit, and so will Cephas, so I wouldn't mind getting to one of them as a low-end play. But other than that, that wraps up receivers. Going on to tight end, Hawkinson is also in play at 4,700. He's going to get the red zone targets. Dalton Schultz, though, is much rather an easier play in my opinion. I like him a lot more, given he loves Andy Dalton and them two have a connection. I like them a lot. Logan Thomas is a meh play to me, but I'd much rather get to Jordan Akins at 2,900, who is a red zone threat. He looked good last game with receptions, and I'm all in on Jordan Akins. So basically, guys, this is my core 3 with Watson and Zeke and Terry McLaurin. I love these 3 guys. Lock and load them. Hit the like button for me again, please, and thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell for my videos come out, and have a safe and good Thanksgiving. Have a good one, everybody.